Hey loves, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's me again. Okay, so y'all, this gonna be one. This is gonna be one. Okay, y'all take what y'all need to take, leave the rest. Okay, all good vibes, positive vibes. Only hold on, y'all. Gotta get me a candle. Oh, okay. Only good vibes and positive vibes only. All right, y'all, please respect the space. Okay. Y'all, I want to say that I appreciate all of you for all the love and support. Y'all, let's get into this. This message. This message is y'all, seems like it's gonna be intense, so I'm gonna give y'all the little okay. So this message, dang nabbit. This message gonna be, it might be, y'all, we gonna get into it, but here's the downloads. Okay, 22 is significant, 122 is significant. I heard don't push me cause I'm close to the edge, right? But it's something else too, y'all. It's some people like that wanted to be a part of a cult group coven type of energy, right? And we're gonna get more about it, but this is how spirit is putting it to me, and I don't have all the deets yet, so we're gonna get all the deets together. Okay, but clearly this is a message that spirit, God needs somebody to know. So there's a group of people, right, or a person that these people, they was excited, they wanted to be initiated in some kind of group, some kind of organization. Okay, but this is what I heard I bet they regret it now. Okay, because it's something about these people, they didn't know, like some of these people, they didn't know what all came with trying to be a part of this group, be a part of this organization, be a part of this group, or whatever this is. Okay, but I feel like somebody's like, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Like somebody is could be taunting somebody or testing somebody here. Okay, but y'all, ooh, baby, they did. Cause something about this group, something about an organization and these people in this group, in this organization, y'all. Okay, I bet you they want to take it back now. Okay, too many sacrifice for a sacrifice, body for a body, person for a person, destiny for destiny. Y'all, it's too much. Like, it's literally too much going on. But God is about to cleanse and clear it all. Like, y'all see how I'm cleansing the space and stuff like that? It's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that didn't know what they was getting themselves into. It was a lot of people that was lied. A lot of people left out certain things about the group and the organization. Got a lot of people tied into things they didn't know nothing about. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, tied to certain things. And they was lied to. Some of these people was lied to. Some of these people was not. Okay? Some of these energies just wanted to be a part of something. So, time to get a new lighter over here. And I should have just been through this one away. But I got so many lighters, y'all. Like, I got lighters everywhere. Throw your lighters up. Somebody could have passed away, or somebody may pass away. Something about throw your lighters up. Okay, silence. Ooh, somebody could have been a part of a group of organization that passed away. Okay. Oh, baby. This probably who is talking to me right now. Okay, a message from beyond. All right. Lights on, lights off. Oh, see, yeah, somebody passed away. That's what I'm saying. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Somebody is threatening to turn somebody's lights on and off in a sense of like, I would take you out of here. Okay, or it's like this, or it's this energy of somebody passed away, and it's something about whatever is about to be said has something to do with somebody that passed away. They took this person lights out. So remember I said destiny for destiny, body for body. It's something about that. Somebody passed away, and maybe whoever this is got pushed. Like whoever took this person out, they said somebody was pushed. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest white light only. Most important message here. All right, for the collective, when it comes to this message, Spirit, what are you trying to say? Because, oh, it's a lot. Yes. Invested in something evident. Yeah, somebody looked at somebody as an investment. See, somebody could have been a 555. Somebody could have been a songwriter or something. There's an investment. There was a person that was an investment. Okay. Somebody, this person, what was this investment? This person was an investment to somebody. So y'all be mindful of people that want to kick it with you, you know, all of a sudden want to be buddy with you. And I'm not saying everybody like this is like that, but people that want to get up under you and close to you, especially if you got talents, especially if you got gifts, especially if you got something going for yourself, be very mindful. Okay, yeah, see, devil. See what I'm saying? And somebody was coming out of hermit mode, and somebody was blocking somebody. This is somebody with gifts. Okay, somebody that had physical or spiritual gifts, like a talent of some sort. Okay, there was people that kind of like took this person in or tried to take these people in that had gifts and talents. Okay, and they look at these people as an investment, so they go hunting for people like that they see that have gifts or whatever like that. Okay, and they be the devil in their life. All right, but what happened was, whoever this energy is or whoever these energies are was coming out of hermit mode. Okay, meaning that people was actually starting to see them like their gifts, like they were being like it was going big, and or they seen someone's like potential. Somebody started coming out their shell more. Okay, somebody started, you know what I'm saying, and they tried to block it. Okay, they tried to block this energy. But why? Okay? They tried to block investment. Ooh. They tried to block them. Yeah, because somebody wasn't trying to be tied to somebody, whoever this person was. So it's kind of like this. So, okay, this is what I'm, okay, so say for instance, somebody was working with somebody, right? Like say for instance, somebody was doing music and somebody was working with somebody in like under music, right? But this person had other options, right? Or they didn't want to be signed or something like that. They didn't want to be up under somebody. But I feel like somebody felt like, oh, I'm the one that got you this far, okay? Or something like that. And somebody's like, I don't want to, I'm hearing a 360 deal, okay? And somebody's like, I don't want to be under no contract or something like that. And it made somebody mad. That's what I said, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. So somebody could have been getting big, like bigger and bigger, okay? Could have been, and they tried to take this, or they took this person out, okay? But what I'm saying is they do this to a lot of people, okay? So somebody didn't want to, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But the motive behind it, they wanted to have control over this person's or these people's life. And collective, you could either have some people around you that got gifts and talents that this is being done to, or was done to. I'm also hearing somebody, y'all need to be careful because say for instance, you got family members that are gifted and talented. You got people that would try to get close to you to get close to your family member, okay? Or try to use you to take your family member out, or try to destiny swap, that kind of energy. Y'all gotta be mindful. We gotta be mindful, y'all. And I know a lot of people like, oh, this is all right. You wondering why stuff up? Yeah. Okay, somebody didn't want to give somebody something. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it was. Somebody didn't want to give somebody like ownership. Okay, so this is like somebody like, okay, so this is like, yeah, so somebody didn't want to give somebody like ownership of something. Somebody like, I break bread with you. Yeah, somebody wanted ownership over somebody music, over somebody, but somebody was like, no, like that's mine. But they like, I will break bread with you, like, but somebody's like, hey, I'm not giving you ownership. And that made somebody mad. Okay, we call judgment, we demand immediate justice here. And then that's when somebody made the decision to go to somebody. They connected with somebody on the dark side to sacrifice this person. This was a setup. So somebody ended up going to somebody on the darker side. So this is like, okay, so say for instance, you know how people talk about the hood and then you got the projects. I mean, you got the hood and then you got like the suburbs. So somebody could have stayed in the suburbs, but they could have knew people in like the hood. And this person could have stayed in the hood, right? And so they use somebody from the hood to take their own mans out, or to take, you get them, so they pay somebody. Y'all. Dang. So I'm hearing, so this person could have did this to you, collective. Yep, Queen of Cups. Dang. Somebody, you could have picked this up. You could have, a Cancer is involved in this in some way, shape, or form too. Okay. Somebody seen the truth about a contract. This is the truth about contracts, 360 deals. Somebody was seeing, somebody, you was seeing something clearly. Somebody, you could have felt this. You could have felt somebody was going to try to do something to somebody. You was right. You seen it correctly. You was right. You picked that up. Y'all always listen to your intuition, man. Don't stray away from it. Don't, you know. Dang, a lot of y'all knew. Somebody you knew something was off. No, something was kind of fishy. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the peers in the highest white light only. Most important message. Okay, so why is it that the collective needs to know that? What? Why is it that the collective needs to know that? Something about a Leo. A Leo was lied to get somebody to attack somebody, to create problems in their finances, to cause confusion. Okay. Somebody was guided on how to do like black magic on somebody. Yeah, look, King of Wands again. I'm telling you, this is probably that Leo energy. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. King of Wands, Queen of Wands was harvesting people. So this is like, okay, so you remember I was telling you, I'm picking up siblings. Okay, don't have to be, but this is like two people that's in this group, okay? And they was harvesting energy from this person. Okay, so somebody gives somebody talents. This is what they do. They harvest energy. This is why a lot of people isolate themselves from their gifts, from their talents and things like that, because, ooh, I cannot make it up. Because these people was harvesting their energy. So say for instance, collective, right? You grew up in a household or whatever like that, and you know you talented, like you know, and then all of a sudden you in your creative energy, and then you just stop being in your creative energy, and then all of a sudden everybody around you is in a creative energy but you. But then you like, hold on, right? That's what was happening. You like, dang, why I put the pen down? Or why? That's because they was harvesting your energy. That's because they was harvesting your energy. Dang, why I stopped dancing? Dang, why I stopped? And then was trying to give other people like the rest of, like somebody was deep in somebody Akashic records. Yeah, 3 of Swords. They hurt stars. This is a group or organization that hurt stars, that hurt healers, that hurt people that's supposed to be in the spotlight, that hurt people that got talents and gifts. And then they try to give other people their creativeness, their ideas, their music, their songs, whatever it is that you create. your ideas, your business plans. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest twilight only. What else here for the collective? Most important message. Yeah, so you got either a brother and a sister, King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're both either a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, could be siblings, don't have to be siblings, but they're both in this group. Okay, what I say? 10 of freaking caps. They all in this family. They all in this group. Okay, and you could even see a boy and a girl. So they was trying to build their legacy and their community, their family off y'all back, off y'all energy, off y'all talents. Yep, King of Swords. What about this King of Swords energy, spiritual guides, angels? This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, death. I'm hearing this is how this King of Swords died. This doesn't have to be physically. This could be spiritually. Libra, Aquarius, Aries. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, tell us more about the King of Swords energy. Yep. Somebody felt like something was the only way to get away from something. Somebody died. Like, and death doesn't have to be like passing away. It could be like, I sold my soul, or I did this when I knew that wasn't of my soul. Like, I did something against my morals. Like, I did something against who I am. I did something against God. You get what I'm saying? Somebody felt like they had to die because they knew somebody was trying to hurt somebody, and they felt like this was the only way to get away from somebody, to get away from this magic. So somebody worked with some people. So somebody felt like magic was being done on them, right, through these people. Because this person, this King of Swords, could be talented in some way, shape, or form, right? And you could be talented in your sales skills, right? You could be talented in whatever. Like, you could just be, you get me? But that's what I'm saying, y'all. Don't put this in a box. But because this person, this King of Swords, was getting attacked. So they felt like, shoot, the only way to not get attacked is freaking to join them. So then they'll stop doing something. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, piercing highest white light only. Yeah, they was trying to force somebody in the Five of Pentacles. Because they knew somebody went from the Five of Pentacles to this Wheel of Fortune energy, to very fortunate. So they started attacking this person. Yeah, so they started attacking this person. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, that appears in the highest white light only. This family or this group, somebody was playing sleep. Okay. All right, so boom, that's that energy with this King of Swords, right? Now I'm picking up an energy where this group, this family, this organization, they was playing sleep. So what I'm picking up is there were some people that was a part of this group and this organization, and somebody could have said something like, did you know such and such, or you know, that kind of energy. And somebody like, no, like, I know. That's that. Somebody trying to play stupid, like they don't know something, but they knew the truth the whole time. Somebody was lying. Somebody lied to somebody. Somebody knew the truth the whole time. A Leo. Yep, this is a Leo. A Leo tried to trick everybody. If they use, or this Leo could be a trick. Like they could be a whore. Okay? Take it how it resonates. And this is how they draw in certain people. Okay? Somebody uses that energy, that sexual energy to lure people in. And somebody is like, did you know, like, it's that kind of, did you know such and such? You see it, somebody playing dumb, somebody playing like they don't know. Somebody playing like they don't know something. It's this Leo. They the one tricking everybody. They dark. They're the Leo that's acting like they're of the light that they have getting. So this Leo is a part of this group. I'm picking up a feminine energy heavy, y'all. Okay, but this Leo is a part of this group. Okay? And it's kind of like people gravitate towards this Leo because they feel or they seem like, or they create a cloak in a way to where the Leo is the light. And so people gravitate towards this Leo for whatever reason, because some of these people know everybody else is dark, but it's something about this Leo. But this Leo tricking everybody too, this Leo dark. But they use this Leo to like pull people in, to wheel people in. I'm hearing like looks or something like that. Oh, we call judgment, we demand immediate justice. Yeah, I'm hearing like looks or something like that. Somebody acted like they didn't know, yeah, to talk to people. Okay, so see, this is about dating. Dating for money, talking for money. King of Cups told y'all. This is a feminine energy. To be the Queen of Pentacles. It's a lot. 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 Okay. Oh, baby. So you got the King of Swords energy. Somebody felt like they had to join something. Then this Leo energy. Somebody went to this Leo energy specifically to get help or something like that, or to like really, and they end up lying. Whoever this Leo is, y'all, they dark. Okay, if you a part of this group or this code, and you know anything, whoever this Leo is, they're dark. Okay, they're dark. They're dark. They're dark. They know about these attacks. They know about all of that. They know about, look, they know the truth. They know about the communication. They know about who's gifted, who's not gifted. They know about everything. Somebody just not saying nothing. Okay, if y'all want to show y'all love and appreciation, you guys, there you are. Okay, much love. Yes, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest white light. The most important message. What else here? Yep. Somebody really cares for this family. Okay, but somebody like, okay, so collective, you could care for this group, for this family, or some of the people that's in this group, in this family, but you don't like what's going on in the house. You don't like what's going on in the house. Something about a house. So somebody, you could have grew up around these people, or you could have just been around these people. And somebody saw something in the house. They ain't like how somebody was being treated in the house. They ain't like what was going on under the house. You know, and whoever this is like a parent or a group or something like that. That, you know how parents be like, oh, what goes on in this house stays in this house. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest white light only. Yeah. Somebody thought the baton was going to this Leo, but somebody is realizing the Leo is the fool. They're a trick. Like somebody is a trick. Like they're this trickster energy. Look, they cloaking themselves. Okay, let's move on, Spirit. Somebody was gonna give something. Yeah, a mother forced, causing burdens. Yeah, so somebody is saying like a mother forced them to be a part of this group, this organization. They didn't know. Okay. So that's why I say a lot of people was lied to. A mother forced their children into being in this cult or this group. But they didn't know what was all going on behind the scenes. And when somebody started seeing the truth about this group and what was going on, they tried to isolate themselves, or they wanted to isolate themselves. They're the ones that caused confusion about who was this star seed, who was the star, who was this chosen seed here. Okay. Yeah, now the truth is coming out about everything. Who was backstabbed, who was doing the backstabbing, who the real stars are. It's a lot of people in their feelings though, y'all. Because you're bringing these people out of these illusions, okay? Out of this magic, out of this sorcery, out of this darkness, out of this like betrayal, this backstab that was happening. Okay? Y'all, nothing happens by coincidence. Please understand that. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest white light. Yep. Somebody, your hard work paid off or is about to pay off. Just move in silence, okay? Yeah, things are about to be healed here. Okay. Somebody, you getting downloads, your intuition is screaming at you, okay? You're hearing like voices or something like that, like God is whispering things to you. You get in dreams, Spirit is like there, it's the truth. Okay, or somebody, this is about to be happening to you. Okay, somebody, you're about to receive some kind of communication. And when you do, Spirit is like you need to take forward movement. You need to take action, okay? But take it secretly. I can't say too much, okay? But take the action secretly, silently. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. What I say? Silently. Okay. Yeah. Because it's something about every time somebody stopped doing some kind of work, okay, they come trying to get a new contract here. And then they turn around and they use God. So somebody has been trying to get out of this energy. What's done in the dark comes to light. But somebody has been trying to get out of this energy and away from these people for quite some time. But it's like every time they do, they try to do something to will them back in. You know how, like, when you think about Get Out, right? You know how dude nose was bleeding and he had snapped out of the spell that they had put him under, and then he went back into it and he cried. It's that kind of energy. Somebody is like soul is trapped or something. Somebody is like in that energy. Man, I wish I could tell y'all how to snap yourself out of it. Like, but it's just, it's y'all, it's some things you can speak on here, and there's some things that you just simply cannot, just because of who is watching. Okay. Because one moment, it was a time I shared something personal that God has given to me for like, protection and stuff. And I tried to help somebody else and they turned around and used that. You try to use it against me, y'all. So I have to be very mindful. I have to be very mindful. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the peers, yeah, lovers in reverse. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. That's crazy. Okay, Spirit cannot say it. I'm gonna say this, and somebody, God is going to snap you out of something. But when you do, you need, like, really, God, because God is about to give somebody instructions or gave somebody instructions. I can't say too much, but somebody, you need to create a getaway password, like a password. Okay, write it down. Even leave yourself a little note to where when you feel like you in that energy, you can go to it. You get what I'm saying? And you can break yourself out of it. Spirit is saying, though, when you get around these energies, act. Because somebody is about to be brought out of this permanently. There's another key you're about to receive. But Spirit is like, you need to act as if they got control over you. Move in silence until you get out of whatever this is. Yep, look, until you become free. I cannot make this up. Somebody, you need to, let them think that they got control over you. Because other than that, they going to keep going to these practitioners and people like that to try to throw you under. Yep, look. I'm telling you, you got the Justice with the Three of Swords in reverse. Something is being balanced out. Something is being balanced out, y'all. Somebody, you about to be free from this. Somebody, you met a celebrity. Okay, some point in your life you met a celebrity. They was a part of this group in this organization. Okay, somebody in this group, an organization contacted this person. They was made an offer. They offered this celebrity something. But they didn't do something. Yeah, because somebody wasn't the money. So somebody was supposed to attack somebody or come after somebody, but somebody didn't. Somebody didn't take action because they noticed somebody was not the money. So I feel like whoever this, okay, so remember I said it might be this Leo, y'all. It may not be. Yeah, they realized somebody wasn't successful. Like they're not the successor. Yes, they knew this person, they was trying to get a rebirth. So this was someone that know how these people move. So they're saying this was someone that was trying to get a rebirth. Remember I said a life for a life, trying to destiny swap, swapping destinies, trying to take destinies. Somebody knew. They knew. They knew. Yep, they knew. Dang, they knew somebody was sorry. They was no good. Somebody said, it's the isolated one that's the money. They was receiving collective. You could be the isolated one. You could have been the isolated one and the isolated one that stay to themselves or always stay to themselves or always. And there's people that see. There's some people that see and started noticing you the one. That's the money right there. They not the money. They the money. Either way it go, it's all still wrong. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors appear in the highest white light only right now. Truth is nothing but the truth. Dang. So who I think it's this Leo, y'all, heavily. This Leo getting caught up for who they is, but then their parents made them. So it's messy. It's messy because if they was doing 360 deals, a life for a life, destiny, but collective, you have nothing to do with this. Like, and what I mean by that is like, you was just thrown in the mix. You was the victim, right? But you became the victor. Okay, so, but you don't get your hands dirty. Let God continue to free you. Okay? Do not reconcile with these people. Okay? Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest in the highest, just come out. Just come out. Okay? Just come out. Yeah. Because they've been watching you. They've been trying to communicate with other people that's close to you. So if it's people close to you, they've been trying to reach out, contact these energies and stuff like that. Yeah, trying to get a new beginning. So somebody, stay free. Somebody you was a part of their 360 deals. Stay free. You was the lamb. You was the sacrifice. Stay free. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, look. Queen of Cups in reverse. Why is the Queen of Cups? Yeah. Let them, that's what I'm saying. Somebody, because they going to try to play on your emotions. Look, trying to come back in and all. They going to try to get a commitment with you, come back. Keep your emotions good. Because they going to try to trick you to get your emotions all over the place. Keep your emotions grounded. They're going to try to do something to where it's like, trying to make you feel sorry for them, trying to make you, so somebody, you need to be on your tips, okay? Be on your tippies, all right? Be on your tiptoes, okay? Stay on them toes, man, because stay on them toes, because they dark, okay? These people gonna always have a hidden agenda, got a hidden agenda. Even some people gonna try to come to you and be like, oh, I didn't know, and I didn't know that was going on, or I just found this out, girl, boy, oh my God, for real, like, oh my God, if I would have known, they gonna come to you in these kind of energies to try to will you the freak back in, baby. Okay, listen, baby. Linda, listen, okay? So that's what's going on, y'all. Oh my gosh. Lights on, lights off. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Somebody could be telling this group this. Don't push me. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Yep, they're gonna try to come in and apologize. Okay, because they want to come out, but you're not. That's something they got to take up with their parents. That's something they all got to try to figure out. But collective, you are the free man walking, and the true free man or woman walking, and they're binded and they are trapped, and this is why they were trying to bind you and trap you, because they wanted to all be free. They all wanted to be free because you was free. You're free. You're the free one. Okay? They're just looking for another way to use you to free them. Okay? Look, stay away. Keep these people away from you. Stay away. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse. All right, somebody, this is why, like, yeah, but it's on fire. Some of these energies been trying to make you feel like you are not seeing something correctly. So they've been trying to mess with your crown, your third eye, your crown chakra here. Okay, but it's on fire still. Meaning all of that stuff Spirit is telling you, you feeling that gut, your soul, it's accurate. It's right. Okay, look, I'm telling y'all, somebody stay the freak isolated. Stay away, y'all. It's like the warning comes before destruction. I done said it like 3-4 times, okay? Spirit is saying stay away. Look, stay away from who? This karmic family. Don't go back. Don't move with them. Don't go back to where they at. Look, the Empress in reverse. This mother figure is in the reverse. Okay? And somebody want to fight. But we lead the fights to God. Okay, somebody want to fight because you see the truth. You see the truth about these burdens, who causing pain, right? And you're healing a lot of people. And people's ships are starting to come in. So it's like as other people start to rise from these people, from these energies, they start to crumble. But see, then they try to get new hosts. Then they try to get new people. Then they try to get more people in their energy, in their circles. And they, okay, so they want new friends and stuff. What I say? They try to go hand new contracts to people. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest. White light. Ooh, the truth and nothing but the truth. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, y'all. Spirit is like, you need somebody, you got all the confirmation that you needed. This is your confirmation. Spirit is like, you don't need to think no more. Okay, you don't need to, what if? No, Spirit is like, this is the truth. What I am showing you is what it is. 4-4, somebody, that is your protection. You are divinely protected. Your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual. God is telling you the truth, showing you the truth. Helping you to put 2 and 2, 2 and 5, 2 and 6, 2 and 8 together. But you gotta pray for discernment. You have your antennas up. Because some of these energies, especially if you talk out loud. That's why they say a lot of spiritualists, some spiritualists are more quiet than, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know it's other energy that lingers. And if they hear you say something, of course, what is that entity going to try to do? They're going to try to make you think something else. What are they going to try to do? They're going to try to, so say for instance, you just spoke the truth out loud. They're going to try to get you to think that the truth is not the truth. Okay. So be mindful of that too, y'all. Have y'all antennas up. Use y'all discernment, your discernment, your discernment, your discernment. Okay. Even to say, God, no, bring the truth back to me. Okay, y'all got to get in touch with God. Hey. So y'all got to get better. Go talk to God. Go talk to God. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. You ask and you shall receive. Okay. This is why somebody always got in their feelings. When somebody, you started to win, you started becoming more abundant, okay? Getting jobs, businesses, all kind of things. This is why somebody was in their feelings, okay? Because every time you started to come up, you started to gain money. You started to get money. Somebody was mad. They tried to take it. They tried to steal it because they were the ones, as parents, they was the ones that caused confusion and illusions. And so when everybody started saying you was getting money and you was having this and you was having that, the truth was being revealed. So this is why somebody right now, you could, people could be messing with your finances, or you dealt with something in your life to where you man, what the freak going on? I'm going to tell y'all, I went home, right? I went back home one time, and this was kind of recently, and I had went back home, and y'all know I ain't got nothing on my background, nothing like that. They went so far as trying to put something on my background, y'all, trying to force something on my background. I went to court. They dropped the case. Do y'all know it's still when I look it up and stuff, it's still on the thing. All I had to pay was a court fee, and I don't even understand why I had to pay the court fee when y'all the one that got me in the court. Then I go to court, and then y'all drop the case because y'all know y'all was wrong. They went so far, y'all. They went so far as the police messing with me for no reason. Talk about my tail light. I ain't no tail light out. These people will do any and everything. So look, let me tell y'all, when I went back home, now mind you, I don't have nothing on my background. Squeaky clean, okay? Even my driving record, squeaky clean. So it's when I went back home, no jobs or nothing like that, y'all. Because I had just, right before that, I had just got in a situation where they were trying to sacrifice me for some freaking insurance money I didn't even know I had, whatever. I don't know, and I still don't know, whatever. I don't even care, right? But I ended up getting out that situation. They ended up trying to block me from leaving, y'all. That's a whole nother story. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So I went back home. And so I'm I'm finna, get a job. Now, I've never had a problem getting a job. Never had a problem getting a job, ever. Okay? But I go back home, and everybody else started moving back. And I had people coming to me, inboxing me, telling me yeah, such and such came back home. Yeah, this person came back. Why everybody coming back home when I come back home? Why is everybody coming back home when I come back home? Then I started seeing like certain family members and stuff like that. So I'm in my head, I'm like, first of all, how do y'all know where I'm at? So that means I was with a handler for sure. Even though I knew that, I knew I was with a handler, because how do y'all know my location? How are y'all watching my every move? How do y'all know where I'm at right now? I act like I ain't see it. I act like I didn't see them. Then I have people in the neighborhood coming up to me, calling me these people that I grew up with names, and they're different, and it's not a common name. So I'm like, hold on, the brother that I just saw at the lake, then this man run up to me calling me they sister name. I'm like, hold on, what is going on? Because there was a lot of other weird stuff going on. But I say this to say this, the whole freaking state was working against me. Property people, where I was staying at, my property manager and them, and I wouldn't say all of them. And I think what was happening was, whether it was some lies, they started snitching on each other. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, because they was lying. So when the mix up and all the fishy little, the 1, 2, 1, 1 and 1 gotta make 2, okay? But 1 and 1 was making 4, okay? So I go back home and clear y'all know, like dang near every job. And it was crazy because this one job, y'all, they told me like, yeah, they trying to barricade the calls. Like they trying to intercede the calls. Like they trying to block you from, and I knew that though. And it was crazy because I had this feeling that my phone was hacked. And mind y'all, I ain't did nothing. So I'm not worried about nothing, because I know I didn't do nothing but watch my phone tap. But I had just got out of a situation that was very, traumatic. And God was giving me signs, hints, and clues and all of that then. But y'all know how it be when you waking up and you get away from certain people that was doing all of this stuff to you, and then God starts to give you the tea, like the real tea, that kind of thing. So God was really putting it in my face. After revealing it to me, God was like putting it in my face. So I'm like, whoa. And it be so bad, y'all, to the point where you really gotta ask yourself, did I do something though? For real, all these people watching me. Then the phone hacked, and then you ain't did nothing. So it's like, what the freak? Like, y'all, I didn't know what the freak was going the freaks on. I didn't know they do this stuff to people. Like, I didn't know nothing about none of this. I didn't know nothing. And God started talking, and my ancestors and y'all know what I'm talking about. I started getting dreams. The dreams was coming true, all kind of stuff. And it's crazy because y'all that are awoken, you know exactly what I'm saying. A lot of people, some people gonna look at this and be like, this girl crazy. Like she, but y'all get it. The ones, y'all understand, y'all get it. Y'all know exactly what I'm saying. So it's like, on the spiritual tip, a lot of things are not going to make sense. Like, you cannot use logic. This is why it's important too, especially for my newbies. Like, if y'all new and y'all trying to balance all of this out, y'all, ooh, baby, just breathe, okay? Just breathe, move forward, never go backwards, okay? Because what is meant will be, and what is not shall fall, okay? But especially for my newbies, you just breathe. Just breathe. Know you are protected, and you got to understand what is being revealed to you is your protection right there. Okay? But you also, one of the main things, y'all, is your discernment. Because they will try to use them devices and all of that. All that MK Ultra, all of that. They gonna try to use that. But see, I say this, awareness is half the battle, y'all. And it's so true. Literally, awareness is half the battle. Because once you become aware, you can right? And because you got a lot of trickster spirits, you got a lot of trickster energies, you got a lot of, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, with me, it came with experience. Okay, but I'm gonna say this, stay real, stay true to you, stay true to you. I don't care what's, y'all, I don't care what's happening, I don't care. Stay true to you. Go with the flow of the divine. Do not be afraid. God did not create fear. You're not meant to live in fear. Okay? Do not be afraid. Breathe. Take it day by day, step by step. Move forward, never backwards. If you're going to go backwards, get the lessons. If you're going to go backwards, God may be bringing you backwards to show you what happened in the past that has something to give you confirmation for the now of what God is showing you. That is the only, right there is the only way in or reason why you should be looking back. Is to get your confirmations. Or if you're doing some kind of healing work. But do not go back. Don't go back. And don't hold back. Don't be afraid of yourself. And I knew with gang stalking, that's one of the things that they'll do. That's them trying to instill fear in you. That's them trying to get you to feel like you did something. That's them trying to get you to feel this energy, this way. Sometimes you gotta laugh at these people. It's them trying to get to distract you, have your head all over the place. Because they know your mind is powerful. And I remember it was a time where somebody gonna try to tell me, y'all. Now I know what I'm thinking. They trying to mind fuck me, right? I know what I'm thinking. I know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? How people be trying to make you seem slow and you just the smartest, you the elephant in the room. You the elephant. Okay? You the elephant. And yeah, they tried to mind fuck me. And then tried to tell me I was manifesting certain stuff that was happening in my life. No, y'all creating that and trying to act like I'm manifesting that. Because once those people are removed, watch how everything flow. And once everything starts to flow, watch they all start trying to swarm back in or sending people in. You gotta be mindful. If there is a familiar spirit, if you pick up on a familiar spirit from the past that has done you dirty, dirt, wrong, you need to get away from that person. Don't communicate with that energy. Don't communicate with that entity. Don't do it. And that's also another way where you know that spirit ain't a good spirit. If it has the same spirit as the energy of the person that, no. Not a good spirit. Yeah, y'all, not a good spirit, okay? Man, it's a lot we could talk about. I should go live one day, but I be letting a lot of stuff like just flow, y'all. Okay? I just be letting a lot of stuff flow because I don't know. I can't just get on and be like, okay, we gonna talk about this, but you know, if it's not like, because a lot of my reads, I be having to press play instantly and all of that because I don't like it. I just go with the flow, you know. But I'm telling y'all, okay. First of all, we call judgment and we demand immediate justice, okay. God, bring the hammer down and bring balance to the situation. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Okay. I could give y'all some more little tips and tricks and all of that, but newbies. That's the number one thing. Okay. Discernment. Pray for it. Ask God for discernment. If y'all are really trying to overcome all of this stuff, y'all, for real, I'm finna give y'all a few tips. Like, if you really trying to overcome this, I feel like one of the main two things you need to do First, you need to ask God to reveal your enemies. Then once God, and I feel like this is hand in hand, so this is still going to be one. Once God reveal your enemies, you need to move accordingly. Okay? Meaning you need to stop talking to these people. You need to get away from these people. You need to isolate yourself. You need to cut off communication. Any kind of access these people have to you or you to them, you need to cut it off. And if you cannot at that time, say for instance you living with somebody or you know what I'm saying? If you can't, somebody, you need to speak to God and tell God, I don't care if I talk to this person. I don't care if I'm smiling, laughing. They are who they are. Y'all know what I'm saying? And you need to be calling judgment. Every time they try to get in your energy, call judgment. That's a no for me. This is something new, y'all. And you know they're not supposed to be in your energy. You know they're not supposed to be in your energy, and they trying to get in your energy. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God. Thank you, team. Call judgment because they're not supposed to be in your energy. Call judgment. And they know they not. Call judgment. And watch how God starts shifting and moving things around. But you have to stand your ground. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be nasty. But you need to set a one-on-one with God, with your team. There needs to be an understanding with you and your team when it comes to these individuals. Okay? And there needs to be movement. So, also what I'm picking up is this energy of when spirit gets to moving you out of people way or giving you ways out, those are the doors. I remember I had a lot of doors opened to me, but I didn't know they was doors being open. I didn't know. But when God gives you a way out, you take it. I'm so serious. If God is giving you a way out right now, take it. And then you know it's not going to harm you. You know you'll be okay. Take it. But use your discernment. I'm telling y'all, discernment is key. Discernment is key. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, spirits in the highest white light. Yep, Knight of Cups. Because this is where people gets to offering you things and trying to stop you. So this is about putting your big girl panties on, your big man drawers on. Removing your emotions and feelings out the way, because that is right there. That is one of the many ways and things what they would try to use. That's when you need to use logic. In a sense of, okay, somebody did you wrong. Why would you want to stay around that person? Right? Unless you have to, or you got to move a certain way, whatever, however. But it's time to start making things make sense. And being real with ourselves. Remove the fear. Fear is an illusion appearing to be real. And I know sometimes that's hard to ground and get that footing in, because especially if you just now transitioning, because we were taught that that's all that was instilled. Your parents tried to beat fear in you, the TV, the news, schools, people, family members. But when you understand God is bigger, it's okay, y'all. Let's get into creating quotes for ourselves. When we figure certain things out. Look, somebody may steal this, but go ahead, I don't care. When we start to figure things out, create a quote. Create a saying to where you will always remember it. And then if it helped you along your journey, it'll help other star seeds, chosen seeds, angels, earth angels. Like, it'll help a lot of the energies that these people are trying to stop overcome. This is why affirmations is powerful. Keys, that's like giving keys. But I ain't a hoarder. Let me tell y'all, this is why, and I know a lot of people, why is she telling everybody? Why she? Because guess what? I've been through it. And I don't wish that on nobody. You wouldn't understand the pain, the sufferings, the tears, the hurt. You wouldn't truly understand the love if you don't have it. If you ain't never been through it, if you don't have that heart, you wouldn't understand why I get up here. Even if it's 1 view, 2 view, 3 view. I want to see everybody good. Everybody happy, living their best life. The only people that would not want this to be spoken and to free people is the people that don't want the people free. I know it was a lot of people that knew what I was going through, and why should I take advice from her, and why should I do this? Look at her situation, look at. I done received a lot of goodness. I've learned not to share that, because a lot of people don't be happy for you. A lot of people don't be, you get me? And this is deeper, y'all, but for my newbies, for real. And even if you're not a newbie, even if they try to sleep you and you waking back up, right, fully. The number one thing, y'all, just pray for discernment. Freaking heal. First of all, heal. Get an understanding. You know they say never ask. No, ask. Because that's where the answers are. How do you 411, I can't make it up. How do you to know is to ask. Well, God, I know you said not to ask. Well, son, daughter, if you don't ask, how would you know? If you don't wonder, how would you know? If you don't experience, how would you know? If you have not lived, how would you know? If you have not died, how would you know? Those who have been through what I've been through, y'all get me 100%. I already know. It's all love over here. Since day one it's been. I'ma speak nothing and nothing but the truth. But that's when everybody pants and draws. Their pants and their drawers get in a twist. It gets in a twist. And then they want to hurt me. And then they want to... Yo, I've been through a lot. And I'm grateful and thankful. That's how I know. If I can come out, you can too. And I'm going to brag about God. And I'm going to talk about God. Because I know God is real. I know God is real. I know ancestors are real. I know protection is real. I know it's more to this world than that meets the eye. And we can either choose to stay stuck or free ourselves. Because if you don't free yourself, who gonna free you? It starts with you. You could lead a person to water, but you can't make them what? Drink it. I don't know everything. No, I do not. God is putting me through another. You don't never stop learning. I'm learning that. When they say it's not a race, it's literally not a race. When they say it's not a destination, literally, it's not a destination. Every day, God tapping me in deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. That's why a lot of people feel, oh, she mean, or oh, she's stuck up, or she. No, when you become wiser, you move different. What they say, if I knew better, I would what? Do better. If I knew what I knew back then, what I know now, that's why you got to stay away from people that don't have the same drive as you. This is why you got to stay away from people that don't see the light like you. This is why you got to stay away from people that's always got something negative to say. This is why you got to stay away from people that love darkness, that want to live in. If you want to be successful, like happy and successful, you got to get away from the dark. I don't care if you got a mama, sister, brother, cousin, auntie. I don't care. Because you have now tied yourself and binded yourself to that too. And how can God is like, how can I fully put you in the light when you mingling with these darkness, with the dark? How can I make it shine in your world if you want to be with the gray clouds? And sometimes, y'all, we literally just got to learn to love people from a distance. And a lot of people don't talk about that. They don't talk about the pain and the hurt that comes from that. But this is why I say sometimes you got to heal. You got to breathe. Release it. Release it. And we got to learn to love people from a distance. And that's okay. Because you matter. And the more you stay connected, the more you stay, you're not never going to get what it is fully that you're trying to get because you're still tied to this. You still tied to that. Okay? So this is also about understanding and overstanding. A lot of this. A lot, y'all. Trust me. It's when you have a heart, like y'all know, when you have a heart and you love and that's all you know how to do. Like you don't know how to do. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's how deep it is. Like When you really have a heart, man, you got to take care of it. When you love and you will give the shirt off, and people say this saying so lightly, y'all. And I feel like people don't have a true understanding of you would give your last, or you would give your shirt off your back for a person. That kind of love, that. But I mean, in the people that truly understand that. When you got a heart like that, take care of it. When God heal you and bring you out, baby, go through that healing process. It's okay, but let that shit go and know that God is going to give you something better. God is going to give you someone to understand you. God is going to give you what it is that you're looking or needing, but you got to separate. You have to detach. This is why every time, it's a song, it say every time it's a song that said like every time, what is it? Every time, basically what he said was, when I leave the darkness alone and I start doing stuff legit, or I start whatever, take it how it resonates, I stop being toxic, I stop whatever it is, that's when everybody try to pull me back under. That's when everybody try to bring me back to that side. That's when you heading to the light, when you coming out of disillusion, that's when everybody will start coming and trying to pull you backwards. Okay? That's when they try to pull you backwards. So you gotta understand these signs. That's why you can get a friend, you can get a bae, you feel me? Whatever, that sees what you see and understand what you see and to connect. That's all you need. And in God, you need God, number one. Cause y'all, I've been doing this with God, 12-12. Me and God, my ancestors, me and God. I've had friends and understood what they was about. And I'm not saying every friend is like that, no. But when you exude particular energy, and you could give them the world, if they become vessels for the darkness. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But it's not only in friends. It is in family members. It is in, if they are, let me tell y'all, I'm telling you, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest white light only. Look. Yep. Yeah. Somebody was we finna end this. I'm finna do another one. I'm finna talk about this, what I just saw, and another read it. Okay, but y'all, I hope that this helped, and I know this was kind of like all over the place, but look. You ain't gotta do what I say. But if you tired of feeling how you feeling, if you tired of crying, if you're just, you want better, nothing happens by coincidence. If you know you ain't did nobody no dirt, you've been a good person, and your life is just like, you feel like it's spiraling and out of control, y'all, you can overcome, like, you literally can overcome that. Like, you literally, like, can get out of that. Nothing happens by coincidence. That's somebody doing that to you. That's somebody wishing ill on you. That's like, you know what I'm saying? And for some of you, it be people, you need a cleansing. Like, you need to, it could have been evil out when you was out. Some of y'all, I don't know, like, it's time for you to cleanse. And you gotta keep up with your cleanses. Get all that evil eye up off you from all of the years. Get all of them people cursing you out. Okay? People like to curse people out. You get what I'm saying? That's spell work. Anybody that ever cussed you out in life or said some horrible stuff to you, they just spoke over your life. That's why if y'all know me and y'all ever really had a conversation with me, I'm always saying, don't say that. Watch your mouth. Okay, let's use a different word. And a lot of people don't understand me. Some people could look at it as like control, or no, I just see something different. Okay? And I'm really dispelling what you casting. And you don't even know that you're casting. And what you put out, you get. So in reality, I'm trying to help both parties. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand because I know some people be playing when they be like, people be trying to treat people. When people call it frying, you know what I'm saying? People got to stop doing that. And you got to stop playing with everybody, because some people, they'll speak or say something y'all might think is funny. And y'all got to ask yourself, think about that too. Why do y'all think y'all saying something crazy to the next person is funny? Y'all know why y'all do that for real? It's because a bully did it to you. You ain't want to feel like no punk. You ain't want to feel like, and some of y'all could have, like, when some of that used to start, was happening to y'all could have cried at a point in time. Or y'all could have felt some kind of way, and people tried to make you feel like your feelings was not valid. And so you started playing along. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Then you started to play along, and now all of a sudden y'all comfortable with dogging one another. Y'all casting spells on each other. So it's just like, you really be mindful of what is going on. Somebody got to do a cleanse, though. Just go cleanse yourself off. Okay? Some of y'all definitely need to do spiritual baths, cord cuttings. Okay? And get that up off you. Okay? And do better. When you know better, you do better. Just do better. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, y'all. And until next time, much love.